quarterfinals pair.
AG libre sa
Did you see that? Alaska will get solo first place. Here's Baguio for the win. Alaska steals this one.
That's one that is potent.
Definitely a highlight rail starring Junam Mahado.
What a shot coming from the Mighty Mouse, saving the night for Dr. Lex.
Wow! Patas! Libot niya! Back emergency pass up! Bang! Oh! I got it! What a shot! James! Go! Barong at the ball! LA! Top pass! Franklin with a slam! Puts up a three! Punches it through! Coach Al Francisco loving it!
On the second day of the quarterfinals of the Commissioner's Cup 2013, the PBA fans will go to SM MOA Arena to witness the Battle of the Republics. Ang kupunan po ng Gatas Republic Alaska is the number 1 after 14 games of elimination. Samantalang ang kupunan naman ng Ube Republic, ang Air 21 Express, ticketing the last seat to the 18th roster of the PBA quarterfinals. Nakikita po natin yan, ang mga sundalo ng magkabilang republika. It will be Alaska against Air 21 Express. Yan po ang kanilang Michael Danigan at KG Canileta para sa kupunan ng Air 21 Express. And in a war, we expect a Saturday night shootout. Magandang hapon mga kaibigan. Rado Di Malibot, maghahatid sa inyo ng napakahalagang laban na ito sapagkat alam naman natin isang laro lamang kailangan panalo ng kupunan ng Alaska, samantalang ang kupunan ng Air 21 Express dalawa para makatuloy sila sa semifinals. At yung ating pong talakay pagpapatuloy kasama aking kapartner Eric Reyes.
Well, Rado, alam mo naman na maganda talaga yung nangyari sa Alaska Aces this conference and they were number 1. So because of that privilege of being number 1, itong Air 21 kailangan talunin sila. Being the 8th seed, kailangan talunin nila yung number 1 seed 2 beses para makapasok into the next round. For Alaska, at least pag nanalo sila ngayon, tapos na. Pasok na sila sa semifinals at makakalaban nila ang mananalo sa Meralco and San Miguel.
Napakalaking challenge sapagkat 2 beses po kailangan manalo ng Air 21. But in their only meeting in this conference, ang kupunan ng Air 21 actually won over Alaska sa kalagitnaan niya ng kanilang 4-game winning streak. And again, in this game, they are looking for another surprise.
Well, this game, Alaska and Air 21 in the elimination round was a very physical game wherein Michael Danigan inubos na lahat ng malalaki ng Alaska Aces at doon naman siya talaga nanaig. Coach Franz Pumarin, of course, they really want to go beyond the quarterfinal round. Ayaw nilang makontento because bakit ka naman makokontento nandito ka sa tournament, parati ka lang number 8. You want to be the best, you want to be number 1, you want to be the champion.
Well, ang kakupunan po naman ng Alaska, although natalo sila ng Air 21 in their only meeting, is actually the hottest team going to the quarterfinals, winning their last 4 games ng elimination round. Kaya naman, ang kupunan ng Alaska, marami pa rin ang nakatingin, marami pa rin ang humahanga sapagkat yung kanilang mga numero, yung kanilang teamwork, yung kanilang depensa, yung kanilang import na ika nga perfect fit sa kanilang sistema, yun ang ika nga mga factors making them number 1.
Well, these are the ingredients kung bakit successful ang Alaska Aces here in our conference. Napakagaling Rob Dozier and the rest of the Aces. Hardworking, walang toyo, yun ang pinakamaganda sa kanilang import. Very disciplined. All he wants to do is all business and all he wants to do is just win games. And that's what makes Rob Dozier a very special import for Alaska.
Well, Eric, you're talking about the perfect fit of Rob Dozier sa kupunan ng Alaska, which is also parang yun din ang kaso nitong si Michael Danigan, the Dunking Danigan. Walang kareklamo itong mga taga-Air 21. Tuwang-tuwa kanilang coaches at ang kanilang mga kakampi. At itong dalawa, magbabanggaan, dalawang malalakas sa ilalim, dalawang magiging tampok sa ating aerial battle.
Well, we saw it here in this game. Talaga sila mismo nagkakagrian, halos mag-away nga yung dalawang imports because etong si Danigan, he really wants to prove something that he's the best import out here and he really wants to show that. Yun nga lang, talagang mapapalaban siya against Alaska Aces because itong Alaska, although hindi mo naman makikita masyado in the stats, they're the #1 defensive team. Makikita mo lang at the end of the game, nililimit nila yung kanilang kalaban to a very low scoring margin compared to the rest of the tournament.
Tama ka. So Mike Danigan will be expecting a lot of challenges, not only from Rob Dozier, but players like Sonny Tos, of course, Sam Eman is there, and of course Gabby Espinas, who will take turns in trying to stop the Duncan Danigan of Air 21 Express. But we go back to Air 21, Eric. We covered the last game of this team in the elimination where they won over Petron Blaze Boosters. And this is this guy na si KG Canaleta na talaga namang pumotok with 37 points. Hindi mapigil ang kanyang 3-point shooting.
He was actually unstoppable in this game, and nakala ko nga in that game that itong Petron, kakainin sila ng buhay in the first quarter alone. But KG Canaleta, with the help of Michael Dunigan, ang dami niyang ginawang 3-point shots in that ball game, and that's the reason kung bakit sila nanalo. We expect KG Canaleta again to provide the outside artillery para sa kupunan ng Air 21. But yun nga lang, they need a lot of support from the rest of the bench because Alaska's gonna be kompleto at ready na talunin na sila ngayong gabi.
Well, being reminded of that game nung kupunan ng Air 21, they actually played without Mike Cortez, na opted to sitting it out dahil merong iniisang konting injury, but he'll be coming back. The Cool Cat is back sa kupunan ni Coach Franz Pumaren para sa labanan na ito.
Well, napaka-importante talaga ni Mike Cortez in that game. Well, against Petron, he wasn't really there, but nag-step up dun si Bonbon Custodian, Winnie Arboleda. Samantalang, nung naglaban yung dalawang Alaska and Air 21 in the elimination round, wala naman dun si JV Casio. So, right now, fully loaded both teams. Of course, could be mayroon mga iniindang mga injuries. So, tignan muna natin yung health nila in the early goings of the game on how they will perform.
Well, you mentioned the two main point guards of both teams is JV Casio for Alaska and Mike Cortez para naman sa kupunan ng Air 21 Express. And our friend Sel Guevara will be moving courtside tonight as a report on those two guys.
This is a very crucial game for Air 21. That is why Mike Cortez will play through the pain. Dahil no painkillers, no treatments can make him 100% for this game. But what will make this matchup all the more exciting dahil si JV Casio will face Air 21 for the first time in this conference. At sabi nga niya, si Coach Franz Pumaren is a very good coach dahil naging coach na ito ng college. At sabi niya, this is not gonna be a joke dahil ang kanyang assignment, ang kanyang dating college teammate na si Mike Cortez. Rado?
Well, mga superheroes ng Lasal team.
Oh yeah, actually,
Hindi mo na nakatapat ito, Eric.
Hindi na. Mas bata ako sa kanila.
Ayun.
But these two guys are actually the top players of the Lasal Green Archers during their time, and kahit pa paano we expect a lot of their role for the respective teams napakalaki din.
Well, yan po naman ang kwento ng ating larong tutunguhan ngayong hapon na gabi ito. Ang kupunan ng Alaska, number 1 after the elimination against the number 8 seed, ang Air 21 Express. Kung kumbaga dun sa jeep na waluhan ng upuan, huling nakasakay itong Air 21. But enough incentive for them. Kaya nga na pinapagat ni Coach Franz Pumaren, they would want to prove a lot of things, including repeating the victory they had during the elimination round over Alaska. But in Alaska sa lineup, Eric, also yung magbabalik ni Sanitos, kailangan din natin bantayan dito sa ating Saturday night shootout.
Well, for a matchup like this, you really need Sanitos to really step up because most likely, even in the early goings of the game, it could be Dozier against Dunigan or pwedeng Sanitos against Dunigan. Depende kay Coach Luigi Trillo at sa kanyang game plan.
The usual five para kay Coach Luigi Trillo sa Alaska: Casio, Baguio, Tos, Dozier at De La Cruz. For Air 21, it be Arboleda, Cortez, Dunigan, Omolon, and Caneleta. And Eric, you're mentioning dito sa ganitong mga serye, although ito maiksi lamang at pabor pa sa kupunan ng Alaska, the matchup should be very much crucial. And the defense of Alaska, maaga nila ipinakita, double teaming ang KG, nakanakaw pa, and there was the play, the fast play by Tony De La Cruz.
Well, nakikita natin talaga early on, Alaska defense, prevailing. Kaya nakakuha sila ng easy basket on the other end.
Samantala, mula ng Air 21, hindi naman nagkukulang sa kanilang mga defensive men. They have Winnie Arboleda, they have Victoria Malone, and of course Michael Dunigan. But they have to prove that they can go at par with the defense of the Aces. Samantala, KG na agawan kanina, ngayon muntik na naman maagawan. Buta na, play!
Nagugulat ko sa mga tinitira ni KG. Sa Petron game pa natin last week yan nakita, pero hanggang ngayon, ang layo nung pinapunta ng shot clock was down and he had to take a long shot.
We covered that game, Eric, and we were witness kung paano mag-init itong si KG Canileta. JB Casio! Susulian yung dress ni KG.
Well, kailangan talaga tutukan nila si JB Casio because the first time that these two teams played, nanaig itong Air 21 at wala doon si JB Casio ngayon. Full compliment dito si Casio for Alaska.
We promised you a shootout, and these are in the first quarter. There's a shootout, and there's a block by Rob Dozier on the blood. Mike Cortez covered, and he was forced to travel.
Alaska defense again collapsing hard on the guys going into the shaded area.
Ito, titignan natin yung suklian ng tres. No? The first one by KG Canileta was pressured by time. Paubusan yung kanilang 24 seconds. But ito, well set naman for JB Casio para bumawi at ibigay ang kalamangan sa Alaska with a 2-point lead, 5-3. Cyrus Baguio will join the show.
Well, both teams actually shooting very well from the field. It's going to be a shootout early.
Oh, itong Air 21, kailangan kompleto ang Lapitariales if they would want to really engage Alaska in a shootout. Kita mo naman dito sa kupunan ng Alaska, dalawa lang agad yung kupunan ng Cyrus Baguio and JB Casio. At si kung sino makakatulong itong si KG Canileta. But pagdating naman sa paint, wala silang problema with Michael Danigan.
Well, Michael Danigan has, actually both strong import for Air 21. Kayang-kaya nila kontrolin yung shaded air. That's why early on, makikita natin despite Sanitos Manning, itong si Danigan, meron collapsing defense ginagawa dito si Tony De La Cruz.
When it comes to strength, walang kaduda-duda dito kay Michael Danigan, but he's somehow playing with an ailment. Yung kanyang tuhod, mukhang may iniita. Itong si Michael Danigan, pero quarterfinals level na ito, kaya kailangan iangatin yung kanyang laro. That time si KG naman ang nakatapik. And Air 21 will attack. Mike Cortez. Nabungko yung ating mga referees. Napailing nila si Mike Cortez dahil
bibigyan ko ng flagrant foul penalty once si referee Noel Kilingin. Pinatid si Mike Cortez.
Ang kompleto listahan ng ating mga referee, of course, referee Noel Kilingin, Sherwin Pineta, and referee Emil Pangkion. Cruz, nakita na naman itong si Cyrus Baguio with a fadeaway.
Cyrus Baguio, he plays very well, slashing to the basket, but now he has everything in his artillery. Meron pang outside sniping from Baguio.
Everything is okay for Alaska. 10-4. Ang score pa po sa kanila. Air 21 will go again to KG Canileta, but it's been tightly guarded here. Michael Danigan opting to kick out. Winnie Arboleda for three! And the shootout continues.
Kaya nga, tuloy-tuloy yung shooting rado, and at the same time, Danigan was a good inside presence for the Express. Kinik-kick out pa niya ngayon yung bola, involving his teammates, at maganda yun para sa Air 21 early.
But please, early, pagka ganito kainit at offensive game ating nakikita, saan pumapabor Eric ito? Alaska or Air 21?
If it's a high-scoring ball game, I would say it's going to favor Air 21. Alaska loves it, they actually limit yung mga kalaban nila, low 80s, ganyan. But of course, if you have Cyrus Baguio shooting the lights out, then kahit pa paano, Air 21, and if Air 21 connects also from the outside, kahit it would actually be advantage more to the Express.
Well, tama ka dyan, talagang masanay ng dikdik ng mga taga-Alaska. That time, dikdik na itong si JB Casio. Pero nagawan pa rin niya para being able to get it foul. Ibigay laban kay paring Winnie Arboleda. 10-7 po rin po ang ating nila. Pabor sa Gatas Republic. In the last game, actually, itong si JB Casio was absent in their matchup. At ramdam na ramdam ang kupunan ng Alaska yung pagkaulan itong si JB. At alas dalawang talo yung kanilang natamasa dun sa tatlong larong na wala itong si JB Casio.
Well, Alaska has a lot of guys who can really step up in the absence of JB. Pero yun nga lang, syempre, nasisira dun yung yung chemistry. But ang ganda naman ng Wild. Libreng-libre dun si Omolo na breakdown there. Actually, very unusual. Bihira ko makita na nagkaka-breakdown ng defense ng Alaska pieces. Libreng-libre si Omolon sa ilalim. Kaya nakakausa lang si Rob Dozier.
I think that's an expression kung gaano ginagalang ng depensa ng Alaska si Michael Danigan. Hindi niya pagkakapon him freeing itong si Bitoy Omolon. But even so, Bitoy Omolon yung pagkakamali niya, he didn't go strong. Actually, nag-hesitate pa siya kung anong gagawin. Kaya inaputan siya ni Rob Dozier, making his free throws though. to chop the lead down to 2, 11 to 9. Alaska pa rin po nasa itaas. Cyrus Baguio being hounded by Bitoy. Nasundutan pa. At ito, makikita natin. Natapyas ng 5 segundo sa shot clock. So, 3 segundo na lamang para maitawid. Pero mabilis na naitawid ng Alaska. Cyrus Baguio nakalibre. Kinugtog ng dalawa. Fade away! It's no good. Pero nandun naman itong si Tony De La Cruz for the second serving for Alaska. Signaling play is JV Casio. Sa kanilang pag-ikot ng triangulo. Nakita si JV kicking it out. Rob Dozier will attack with the left.
Ganda naman galaw din ni Rob Dozier. I thought he was already defended very well, but that's a big advantage if he can use both right and left.
The power might belong to Michael Danigan, but the speed and the creativity with the shots, ito na si Rob Dozier ang ating pipiliin yan. Caught by KG Canileta. That was an easy basket. Courtesy of the nice recognition by Winnie Arboleda.
You know, talaga laking bagay nung improvement ng paglalo-opensa ni KG Canileta. He would actually go and control a lot, pero now he has great movement without the basketball.
Samantala, ang alasa na control. Cyrus Baguio nasapal doon ni Michael Danigan. You cannot do that shot in front of Michael Danigan.
Buburahin na yun. And, we've seen that in the Pelron game. Kahit paano, he actually played great defense towards the stretch. Yun, may problema rin siya sa tuhod nun, pero ang dami niyang sinupalpal in that game.
Possession still with the Aces with 6 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. JV, nakita si Tony De La Cruz sa the corner. Malakas yung kanyang tira sa topic at makukuha pa ni KG Canileta. Winnie will bring down the leather. Nasa ilalim, bakbakan doon, pero titira sa labas. Winnie Arboleda missing it. Alaska will opt to slow things down. JV will attack. Ang pasa niya, luwag na luwag.
Great play. That is the value of a JV Casio being healthy for the Aces. Ang ganda nung kanyang head fake. Kumagat yung depensa. He drove to the basket. Na-draw na si Danigan. Libreng-libre naman si Santos.
May foul pa from Winnie Arboleda. At alam mo na pag-atake nito si JV Casio, something will happen.
Something good will happen all the time because not only is he a good outside shooter, meron din siyang slash to the basket as well.
Pataas na palayap na kaya kagat na kagat ng si Michael Danigan before issuing that nice assist to Sonny Toss. Samantala, mawawala ng Air 21 ang bola. Pagkakataon ng Alaska muling patasin ito malamang na outstanding at 5 points. Actually, it was highest at 6. Ang score natin was 10-4. But here is another chance as Coach Franz Pumaren. Papasok pa for the first time si Simon Atkins. Now guarding JV Casio. JV nakawala. Ang tira niya malakas sa rebound. Oy, may rebound battle na ito yung mulon, I think. KG Canileta will be Coach Luigi naman ang magbabalasa ng tao. Cyrus Baguio. Nakakuta na rin itong si Cyrus Baguio ngayon yung first quarter with 5 points including each straight. JV, libre na naman. Hindi siya kanyang tres. Nandun si Sonny Toss. Will kick out to RJ Yostol to reset. Tony De La Cruz naman. Nakita JV. Sa kanya naman yung tres na ayaw pa rin. Dozier getting the rebound. Kubkub sa ilalim. And a foul. Another foul will be charged. This time I think will be on Mike Cortez. Nagsundutan ng import ng Alaska, but he gonna do that to the strength of Rob Dozier. 16-11 ang ating tala. Alaska Aces opting to call the first timeout. Lamang pa sila ng 5. Nakita po natin itong pupunan ng Alaska Aces and back in harness in Coach Luigi Trigo's lineup are 2 key players. Sonny Toss and Cyrus Baguio actually starting this ball game. They were rested during their last game against Global Port Bottom Pierre, but now, alam nila, napakahalaga ng laro na ito din sa quarterfinals when they have to win just one to meet the winner of the Meralco against San Mig Coffee match-up.
If you look at history, Rato, itong Alaska Aces, if they have that advantage of being the twice to be 10-0 ang kanilang batting average. Normally, they would close out. But of course, hindi naman imposible na may isang team na makadalawa. Diba? Because it has happened in the past and I'm actually a testament to that. Hindi ako yung parang na Hinebra, ako yung sa Mobile.
Ayun,
ako yung umiyak. Oh. Mas maraming iyak si Asi sa akin.
Oo. Ang huling pagkakataon na tapol yung number 1 was just last season nung tinalo ng Powerade ng Santing Coffee o non, Bimig pa ang kanilang pupunan. Samantala, Michael Danigan at the post, kid Sunny Toss will attack using the left. Intisyon at sa rebound, tatlong kalaban ko si Danigan, makuha pa rin RJ Azul. Pagkabaan niya, wala pa yung kanyang mga kampi. Apat na taga-Air 21 na yung doon na ng Tiberos, bagong pasok din dito sa ating laro in our high-scoring first quarter of play. 18-11 po ang ating kalapitring Alaska. London stops. Pops in this. Akigan, makuha na sama natin. Pero kanina we're talking na high-scoring ito, but these two teams are good defensive teams, ha?
Actually, yun nga eh, itong si Coach Franz and Coach Luigi, they really actually take pride on their defense. That's the reason kahit pa paano they have made it here into the quarterfinal round.
The number 1 and number 2 defensive teams after the elimination ng buong Alaska and Air 21. Pero dito, offensive foul ang makikita ng ating mga referees ng Sunny Toss sa kanyang pamibigay ng illegal pick. Samantala, ang ating kasamang Sel Guevara may report on Sunny Toss.
Kung naalala nga natin, Rado, huminto nga ito sa Gilas si Sanitos para pumopo sa TBA. Although minalo siya sa back injury, nakabawi naman siya sa rehab at sa pahinga, and coming into the playoffs, ang sabi niya, kahit sinong team ang makatapat, hindi dapat bababa ang pagka-aggressive, Rado.
Ang aggressiveness talaga, napakalaga at all levels. And especially for a team like Alaska, ang dami gusto patunayan kung mga pupunan na ito, finishing the elimination number 1. At dito gusto nila, isang laro na lang, tapos na kagad.
Well, they have the tools also. I've seen them close out the elimination round versus Global Court. And in the first part of that game, kahit pa paano na yung they just took it, I think kasi nag-ingat na nga for any injuries. But when pinasok nga si Calvin Abueva, kahit pa paano nagbago bigla yung tema ng laro. So they have those players that they can use anytime to just, up the intensity and even yung pagiging agresibo ng kanilang players.
Simon Atkins with the foul and talking about si Tapist, Calvin Abueva. First time pa lamang nga siya maglalaro dito with 3 minutes and 35 in the first quarter. At pagpasok ni Tapist, old version of the Beast ng Air 21 na kanyang papasok.
Kagatan yung dalawang beast no? Tingnan natin kung sinong unang matatakot.
Who's the better? Who's the beast? Amantala, Don Tiberos, nakita ang bagong pasok ni Gabi Espinas. Turn around jumper ni Amintes. Makukuha kagad ni Oji Minor. Minor, sinuwi po mababa ng bola para sa Air 21. The Republic is trailing by 7. Michael Danigan, turn around, semi-hook, pumasok.
Danigan again asserting himself on the low post. Kahit dalawa na dun yung tumatao sa kanya, nagtutulungan, he was still able to connect with his jump hook.
But still, he has to make that jump hook dahil pinapigilan siya. But not Calvin Abueva, who in his first chance attack ay successful kagad.
I saw him actually here early in the Mo Arena and he was doing so many sa warm-up pa lang, may energy na kung ano-anong shots yung pinapractice rito sa Mo Arena just to warm up.
At ang ating kasamang Sel Guevara, si Abueva naman ang ating pagkukwentuhan.
Tama nga ang sinabi ni Coach Eric na kanina Calvin Abueva was clowning around because he has so much energy. At kung tanungin mo sa kanya how ready he is for the playoffs, ang sabi niya, ang taas ng kanyang kumpiyansa sa mga tira niya.
Pinapantayan ng bantay niya. Oji Minor umatake ka agad. First 2 points in the game. It's only a 5-point ball game, but Alaska still on top. Rob Dozier. Nahanap ang ng point guard si RJ Azul. The Beast on the attack once again. Mendicion. But he traveled. Matapos yung kanyang tira. Ay siya rin touching the ring or the board. So ang kupunan ng Air 21 this time, sila naman tatawag ng timeout, still trailing by 5 points to win. Pabalik po tayo dito sa SM MOA Arena sa ating po pagtunghay sa laban ng Alaska at Air 21 Express. Ang kupunan ng Alaska only has to win this game to march towards the semi-final. Samantalang ang kupunan po ni Coach Franz Pumaren has to win 2. And that would start here, and they have to win first today before hoping for a win come Wednesday. 2015 ang ating tala. What so far nakikita natin, Eric, it's been Alaska dictating the tempo here in the first quarter.
Well, yun na nga yun. Daming kahit pa paano they're getting a lot of turnovers so far from Air 21 and forcing them into taking a lot of shots.
Samantala, there's a foul away from play. O si Gabi Espinas ang makikita natin.
Pinag-uusapan lang yan natin kanina. Yung mga taong pwedeng mag-matchup dito kay Danigan. Isa na yan. Ito si Gabi Espinas na nakita mo parang binalis ni Danigan after that possession.
We go over the last game of Air 21. It was Dorian Peña Petron who was doing that. Pampalambot ng karne. Itong si Gabi Espinas, siya naman ang pampalambot ng karne ng Alaska. Ang bola na si Air 21. Bonbon Custodio. Puntos kagad ang sinukli, chopping the lead now of Alaska down to 3.
You know, these are the guys who are actually crucial para sa kupanan ng Express. In their last game, he actually siya yung bumuhay sa Air 21, lalong-lalo na nung napapagod na rin si Katie Gadaleta.
At nung wala, itong si Mike Cortez, ganda ng nilaro na si Bonbon Custodio. A lot of confidence being given to him by Coach Franz Pumaren. Samantala yung entry pass, nasundot na, na-recover by Michael Danigan who will attack, but hammered once again by Gabi Espinas.
Kanina pa yun actually after that first foul, and right there,
May pasabit si Siyempre.
may tenderizer part 2.
So ang tag team po ni Gabi Espinas at ni Calvin Abueva, kaharap niya ni Michael Danigan. Well, si Sel naman nakinig po dun sa huddle ng Air 21 kanina at makikikuwento tayo kay Sel.
We had a very evident ang comfort level ni Michael Danigan with Air 21 and he's ready for any physicality. Kanina tanong sa kanya ni Coach Franz, where do you want to post? Ang sagot ni Mike Danigan, kahit saan. In Tagalog, guys, ha? In Tagalog. Balik sa inyo.
Madami nang natututunan talaga ito si Michael Danigan. Kahit saan.
Kaya mukhang panayambasa niya ng English Tagalog dictionary. Ang dami nang natutunan talaga. But actually, very nice guy off the court. But he's just a very intense basketball player when he's there.
Oh, but you talk about intensity, you talk about Rob Dozier as well. Homing that slam dunk for his 4th point in the game.
Tempo lang dito si Rob Dozier and he'll just slam off you.
Samantala, patuloy bakbakan sa ilalim. Mark, isip natin kung nandun si Michael Danigan. So kahit saan, gusto nga hanapin ito si Michael Danigan. Yung kahit saan muna yung kasama si Gabi Espinas at si Rob Dozier. Si Rob Dozier naman nagpakita ng kanyang pagsalampang. We also warned you about the aerial battle between the two imports, Danigan and Rob Dozier.
Actually, Danigan will have to contend with Dozier in the air. Samantalang pagdating naman sa ground, ang dami pumapalo eh. Makikita mo once Danigan gets the ball underneath, he's actually being hacked. He's actually struggling now from the free throw line with actually making 1 out of 5 attempts.
When you talk about on the ground, MMA style.
Madami tumatagal.
Oo.
Marami tayong nakikita dito sa ilalim ng basket.
22-18 po ang ating tala. Ang Alaska still on top by 4 with only 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bondos, jumper niya malakas. Sa tapikan makukuha niya. So, nakita muli. Ito si Rob Dozier, another dot for the Alaska import.
Leading off itong si RJ Azul. Quick pass ang ginawa doon because nalibre nga bigla si Dozier.
Parang pinapaalala ni Dozier, hindi lang si Danigan na kailangan bantayan. Kailangan bantayan din po itong import ng Alaska. Who's been namumuhos doon sa ilalim. A lot of stuff sa kanya pinakita. I remember at least 4.
Well, itong si Danigan, nangyari kasi in that last play, he was forced to challenge the shot of one of the Alaska players. So nalabas ngayon siya, kaya nalilibre ngayon sa ilalim si Dozier twice. So they have to really rotate well and they have to have Danigan because Danigan can't do it all.
2 out of 7 ang free throw shooting nitong si Michael Danigan tonight. Ito para po sa first quarter. He's been given the free throws, the opportunities, but he's not making those.
he's gonna get fouled a lot in today's ball game. Alam na naman na talaga ng Alaska Aces yan. That's why napaka-importante that he makes his free throws.
At paalala natin, binabanggit po natin, may iniinda sa tuhod. And a lot of factor, ano? Pag may iniinda ka sa tuhod, yung sa free throw shooting mo. Because the flow comes
From the knees.
From the knees.
Except if you're Arvin Santos. Hindi na. Pulso-pulso na lang ang labanan.
Santos pulls it. Ang kanyang ginamit doon sa kanyang pabanda na tira. Totally, he's 7 point. And up the lead by 7. The biggest lead for Alaska in this first quarter. Bonbon Custodio looking for some movement. Using the pick. He will attack. Pop. Ang kanyang tira.
Danigan needs all the support, and Bonbon Custodio is one of those guys who can provide that for him.
Ajesul nakawala kay Bonbon, but not from Michael Danigan. For Michael Danigan, yung pa lamang po ang kanyang unang personal foul. And that will put RJ Asul sa free throw line.
You know, RJ Asul is actually a great defensive player. Pinag-uusapan nga natin yun nung when he played against Global Port, he had to play defense against Gary David. And I was so, nabilib ako because hindi makatanggap ng bola si Gary David. He wasn't blocking him or stealing the ball, but just the mere fact that he was denying the pass alone is great defense already.
2.9 remaining. Malayo tira ni Bonbon. At tinamaan yung ating cameraman doon. At wala siyang na-score. 28-21, 7 puntos. Ang inaalagaan po dito ng kapunan ng Alaska kung saan lahat ng bunutin ni Coach Luigi umi-score. Nandun yung threat ni Cyrus Baguio. Nandun ang dunk itong si Santos after that nice assist by JV Casio. And of course, the first quarter was starred by Rob Dozier. So natapos po ang ating first quarter. Alaska Aces and Coffee match up. Dito po Alaska, isang beses lang kailangan manalo, samantalang ang kupunan ng Air 21 dalawa. So that's a big advantage for Alaska, which incidentally is on top after the first quarter by 7, 28-21. RJ Asul nananatili dito sa lineup dahil sa magandang pinakita ng first quarter. Ang pasa sa ilalim, masyadong sikip. Umapak sa linya ito si Calvin Abueva. Turnover pabor sa kupunan ng Air 21. Bonbon Custodio seeing Nonoy Baclao. May tamang pinasok sa simula ng second quarter. OG Minor aggressive for the attack. Nawala yung bola, makakuha ng Alaska. RJ Asul for the counter. Balik sa kanya, binigay ni Cyrus Baguio pero natapos ni OG Minor. Balik ulit sa Alaska with 18 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Kahit sinong bumutin, Coach Luigi, nag-deliver dito the last time. Binanggit mo itong si RJ Asul. Ito namin tis yung kanyang tres na yan. Samantala, Cyrus Baguio. Baguio, magkakumbine ngayon. Ako, napakalisal nito.
Ang daming gumagawa actually for the Alaska Aces yung nagiging problema. Once hindi ma-clear ng Air 21 yung rebound, there's going to be a lot of offensive rebound action going to the opposite end.
Both teams playing all Filipino dito po sa simula ng second quarter. Samantala, pag-atake na lang si Mark Isip. Ayan, natawagan ng traveling violation. Si Calvin Abueva, sabi, hinataw daw siya itong si Mark Isip after the foul. Pero dapat nakita muna yung hataw dito kay Mark Isip. Mahirap magsumbong pag may kasalanan ka rin Ayan, no? Ayun. Mga ano lang yan.
Cywar. That's part of the playoffs, yes. And kung sino yung unang mapikaw, siya talo.
Samantala, Cyrus Baguio, yung kanyang Looper Mintes, pero makukuha pa rin ng Alaska yung kanilang rebound. A lot of times, ang offensive rebounds ay nakokontrol itong mga taga-Alaska Aces. Entry pass na antala, pero bola pa rin po ng kupunan ng Alaska. So, in the Battle of the Republics, gaya po na namin binabanggit, kasama dyan ang shootout, kasama dyan ang Cywar.
Kasama yan. Lalong-lalo na, it actually intensifies, as you get deeper and deeper into the playoffs. Pero Rado, I noticed that Alaska is doing very well because they support their import. Danigan, on the other hand, ilan lang yung Air 21 players na sumusuporta sa kanya. Panaka-naka lang yung ibang mga players, but they really need a lot of guys to really step in right now.
And again, ang nakikita natin sa execution ng ilang effort, Alaska was more successful kabilang na yung tira nitong si Cyrus Baguio to up the lead to 11, the biggest in this ball game. Mantala tumawag ng 30-second timeout ang kupunan ng Air 21, and our friend Chel Guevara has a story on Air 21.
Guys, mukhang nagkakalito-lito na sa Air 21 and Coach Franz Pumarin even commented, ang gulo nila mag-perform, ang gulo nila mag-rotate. At dahil may pressure na nga sa bench ng Air 21, paalala ng coaching staff, they just have to talk inside the court. At sana magawa nila yun as early as now, Rado.
Your thoughts, Eric?
It's clearly evident. Kitang-kita natin as you mentioned, Rado, yung ang ganda nung ikot ng bola for Alaska, napakadali sa kanila maka-opensa. There's actually no pressure on the side of Air 21, not much denial of the pass. And once Alaska gets into the rhythm of the triangle offense, magkakaroon ng malaking problema ang Air 21.
And I think mas nakikita ko naman dito, Eric, itong familiarity ng mga taga-Alaska. Kaya nga, alam na nila kung sino yung kanilang lima eh. But up to this point, ang kupunan ng Air 21, naghahanap pa ng tamang kombinasyon. Michael Danigan, turn around.
Air 21 needs to be more aggressive. Dapat sila yung aggressor kasi sila yung naghapon. Sila yung nangangailangan ng panalo just to survive and get another game. And Danigan is actually leading the way.
RJ Hasul, tatagal ito sa magandang relief job niya on JV Casio. That's the second point guard. Mawala yung bola, he recovers. Nakita ito si Cyrus Baguio against sa Mike Cortez. Jumper, kapos. Makukuha naman itong si John Wilson. Atake, kick out. Mike Cortez. Hindi nagamit yung pick na binibigyan itong si KG Canileta. At yun, natigil na naman yung movement in the half-court set of Air 21. 6 seconds, KG, mapupwersan tumira, kapos yung kanyang tres. And that has been the story na ika nga nagpapapunot ng noon ni Coach Franz Pumarin.
Coach Franz Pumarin is looking for a way kung paano niya mapapaikot. That's a good steal right there by Air 21 and Bonman Custodio. Ito may foul right there on Baguio.
It's actually a good foul. And then sira pa wala nito si Bonman Custodio.
What we're seeing right now for Air 21 is basically pinipressure sila ng Alaska because alam ng Alaska magandang shooting ni Canaleta, so they force them to put the ball on the floor more.
Samantala, KG Canaleta fighting off some picks sa ilalim. Nakikita ng foul pa itong si Calvin Abueva, isa sa mga pumipigil kay KG Canileta pag pumapasok na itong si KG for the cuts.
Well, we talked about that matchup, Rado, and right now yun talaga yung papakuha ni Coach Luigi Trillo because he knows itong si KG Canileta can explode anytime.
Samantala, yung attempted cross-court pass na antala ni Rob Dozier para makuha pa ng Alaska possession. On top by 9 are the Aces. The Beast. Nakita si JV Casio. Rob Dozier now. Opting to play outside. Giving the pick to JV. 5 seconds to go. Sayang yun.
Lapit na yun. They're actually playing great defense but on the last seconds of the shot clock, yung sayang naman.
And not really, hindi gano'ng katigas na foul eh.
Na nga eh. Tapos wala naman masyadong epekto, di pa naman titira or ba't iniikot pala na Alaska sa ibabaw yung bola.
Ang mas masakit na in Alaska, particularly JV Casio, that opportunity to make the 3-point shot and making it for his 7th point in the game. Mike Cortez asking KG to cut to free Michael Danigan. Mark Easy from the free throw line. Mintes, tinapik naman itong si Danigan. Another opportunity para sa kapanan ng Uber Republic pero natapik ito. So John Wilson will let it go sapagkat pagtama ng end line ng last touch doon kay Cyrus Baguio. Ito yung huling play para kay JB Casio. Itong, alam mo itong si JB Casio, hindi nangangailangan ng matagal na sandali. Talagang quick with his guns pagdating sa kanyang 3-point shooting.
Mukhang simple lang yung galaw niya pero he actually, nalito yung defense at napunta on the right side. That's why he had a nice pivot to the basket but great defense on Dozier.
John Wilson ang nasupalpal doon ni Rob Dozier. Makukuha pa ni Abueva. To Cyrus Baguio, titigil siya pero hinihingi nito na si Calvin Abueva all time para sa kanyang tumira sa tres, but he's opting to go to the point guard Sanito sa nagbigay ng pick. JB Casio! Oh, hindi namin mintis ang tira doon, but Rob Dozier to the rescue.
Extra possessions yun. Actually, nagagalit na rin si Coach Franz because hindi na box out doon ni Noy Baclao si Rob Dozier.
37-24, the biggest lead of the game at 14 points. Ito makikita natin, Rob Dozier, kub-kub ng dalawa, nagawan pa rin ang paraan and is leading the pack for Alaska. Yung lapit dito, Paddy's Point. Oh. Panahon mo yan, sumigit ng Paddy's Point, Eric.
Sa Antipolo.
Oo. Pero mas sikat yun sa Quezon City. 7 minutes, 10 seconds. Ito po sa ating second quarter. Atong si John Wilson. Kanina, nasapal ito. Nakita, libre si KG. For 3. Habingin yung kanyang tira. Makakukuha pa rin JB Casio. Nagmamadali. Nakita naman si Davis. Atake agad! Alam mo, na-surprise si John Wilson kasi hindi pa panira eh.
Kaya nga actually parang nagmadali nga dun si Abueva, but ang ginawa niya dun, his intention was to really draw the foul on John Wilson.
Tama nga eh, ayun. Hindi pa panira.
Ang layo pa.
Layo pa.
Para siguro mga isa, even 2 dribbles pa to the basket, but not for the beast. He knows what to do with the basketball.
At sa free throw line na kinuha dito si Calvin Abueva ang kanyang unang free throw of the night. Total of 3 points para dito kay Calvin Abueva. As John Wilson, pagpapahingayin mo ni Coach Franz, pumarin babalik si paring Winnie Arboleda. Kompleto naman for Calvin Abueva sa kanyang mga free throws, upping the lead to 16. 39-23 ang ating tala with 6 minutes and 48 in the second quarter. Michael Danigan, pinalik ang bola. Pero babalik din sa kanya at the post. But you see, red shirt. At sumasabubong kay Danigan. Mike Cortez instead. Galing from outside Mintision. Recovery pa rin para sa Alaska. Tony De La Cruz. Mintes. Second chance.
Again, another offensive rebound. Kahit patapik-tapik lang si Dozier, pero sila pa rin ang nagre-retain ng possession.
Dito makikita mo, sila yung lamang, sila ang mas patient sa kanilang offensive setups. JB Casio naghahanap ng cutter, nakita ito si Rob Dozier. Stop dribble, tira niya.
Simpleng-simple talaga, Rado. Kita mo naman, dribble, tapos behind the back, sabay step back pull-up. Great move by this import.
At yun yung contrast namin sa execution ng half-court na magkabilang po ng days here in the first half of play. Hirap na hirap itong Air 21, although sa tapik nito niya si Michael Danigan, makukuha ito ni Mike Cortez to reset. Michael Danigan, nakita ito si Winnie Arboleda being hounded by Tony De La Cruz. Balik kay Kulkat. Kulkat stops under the double team. Winnie Arboleda is free for 3 but misses it. And Rob Dozier once again, dagdag na naman sa kanyang rebound, now was 8 in the game. 5 minutes and 8 seconds in the second quarter. Alaska in full control. De La Cruz ang ganda ng bat. Nakita pa nito niya si Calvin Abueva but misses the shot. Winnie Arboleda sa ilalim bago pa makapunta kay Michael Danigan. He's looking at his arms. Sabi niya, ang dami ko ng kalmot dito.
He's going to get hammered for sure, and they actually want to force Danigan to go into the free throw line. Mababa so far ang kanyang shooting percentage from the free throw, so they would really force him to just go unless talagang it's really hindi talagang mapigil kung si Danigan at bumuha sa ilalim.
Danigan, bugbog, hampas, kalmot, nakuha na lahat. Pero KG Canileta ang tutulong sa kanya na time. Makakapagtala na kanyang pump to puntos, but only his first 2 here in the second quarter. Rondo Rontiveros, balik sa hardcourt. Gabi Espinas now has the leather. 12 seconds. Eagle, ang jump shot niya, malakas, but again, second serving with Rob Dozier running after the ball and getting it. Uphead play para sa kupunan ng Alaska. Again is JB Casio at the point. Ipasa niya na ang tala, makukuha pa ni KG Canileta. Canileta scanning the floor. Nakita si Mike Cortez. Alley-oop pass. Michael Danigan, second serving. Finally on the third. Na-shoot nga na. Tiga Vespinas, hindi pa tapos.
extra movements from both players.
41-27. 14 po ang kalamangan itong Alaska Aces matapos sa mga basket itong si Michael Danigan. At tatamahal po pa sa madali ng time. TV tomorrow at sa Guam via MCV Broadband. Sabihan nyo na ang inyong mga kamag-anak at mga kaibigan na abangan ang mga aksyong mga labanan dito po sa PBA pati na rin sa UFL sa Action TV International. Ay, nakikita na natin ang mga taga Rain or Shine. That's Bo Belga. Makakatapat po ang kupunan ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel starring their import Vernon Macklin sa ating second game. Oy, twice meron pong twice to beat disadvantage ang Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Isang panalo lang kailangan ng Rain or Shine. Parang itong Alaska, isa lang ang kailangan ipanalo over Air 21. Cyrus Baguio, mintis yung kanyang tira doon at makukuha pa rin si Winnie Arboleda. Mike Cortez is free. 4-3, pero malakas yun. And Rob Dozier once again dropping the board. 10 rebounds for Rob Dozier. And it's really spelling the difference here in the first two quarters.
So the big difference actually, Rato, between these two teams compared to the elimination round na naglaban sila. Etong si Dozier kahit papano in the first half, he was neutralized by Danigan. And naging problema talaga si Danigan because nakikipagbanggaan siya. He was actually initiating the collision every time he is on the low post. And nagkaroon ng maraming fouls yung big man ng Alaska, but not in this game. Alaska was able to adjust very well and cover Danigan and give him a hard time.
Samantala, Don Hontiveros matatawag ka ng offensive foul. At hindi nagustuhan niya ng mga taga-Alaska. Lahat ng mga coaches sila. Nagtayo kasama yung mga necktie nila. 41-27. Bola po ng Air 21. 3 minutes and 7 seconds in the second quarter. KG Canileta. Tapos yung kanyang tira. Gabes Pinas clowning around. Alam mo, habulin yung bola. Pababayaan lang wala. Bonbon Custodio. Babalik po sa action because Mike Cortez is really not playing that effective at the point.
Well, I believe, yung kanyang problema sa kanyang ilkap and the reason why he wasn't able to play in their last game in the elimination round. Yun ang bibigay ng problema kay Mike Cortez. He's an explosive point guard and right now he's just being contented on just, distributing the ball around. Hindi na apektuhan yung kanyang pag-drive to the basket.
Cyrus Baguio given space. Hindi yung kanyang tira. At si KG Canileta na mababantay dito kay Cyrus. Now, si KG ang kukuha ng bola. Muntik pang mawala. Tubon puntos todo. Malakas yung pasa at nawala pa.
Turnovers actually what is sounding Air 21, and the more you give extra possessions to Alaska. So what's happening right now is they're giving more possessions because of the turnovers and offensive rebounds. So Alaska is just taking a lot of time setting their offense and getting good shots.
More possession, more opportunities, more easy basket.
Easy baskets. Yun ang nagiging problema, and I'm sure Coach Franz would adjust accordingly kung ano talaga yung kailangan, because we've seen Air 21 not really play that well in the first half and then they explode suddenly. Tumidikit ang laban in the second.
Well, Air 21 is definitely praying for that to happen because the first half wala pong magandang ikot na kanilang ibinibigay, including the missed outside shots by KG Canileta.
Alaska's a great defensive team, but if you really won't be patient with your offense, malaking problema talaga yan. Coach Franz, nilalabas muna niya yung kanyang mga starters like KG to really think about what they can do better here in the game.
Yung luxury ni Coach Luigi Trillo, mas malalim yung lineup niya. Paghugot pa, gumagawa ka agad. Including this guy, itong si RJ Asun, maganda pong pinakita first quarter pa lamang. Calvin Agreba, binigyan ng espasyo, mintis yung kanyang tira, but Rob Dozier, battling it up, pero makuha ng Air 21. Winnie Arboleda on the attack against London. Ang layup niya, paborito pa.
Winnie Arboleda is one of those players who can really step up every single night. Alam naman natin ang kakayahan ni Winnie. That's why he really has to take charge so far in this game for Air 21.
Still a 14-point lead for the Aces, plus the possession with 1 minute and 9 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Rob Dozier handing it off. RJ Azul. one of the exceptions, ano, hindi maganda yung execution ng Alaska.
Well, normally when RJ Hasul comes into the game, minsan masama yung nilalaro ng ni Cyrus Baguio at sabay itong si RJ Hasul yung magsisimula nung kanyang or mag-inspire sa kanyang teammates. But so far, kahit hindi masyado gumawa si RJ Hasul, hindi masyado mapapansin yun because a lot of the other players coming off the bench are producing the numbers.
Abueva, kung si RJ Hasul, nabanggit mo na kanina, talaga pang madaming players off the bench ni Coach Luigi Trillo. Nagbibigay naman ng extra points dito. Of course, yung kanyang mga starters like JV Casio, their import Rob Dozier leading the pack pagdating po sa scoring. Still a 14-point lead being protected by Alaska, 43-29, but only 39 seconds to go. And easily we can say that the first half belongs to Alaska.
Well, actually, they dominated the first half from first to the second, so there's going to be a lot of difference about how Air 21 would perform in the second half.
Well, atin po ding panoorin ang MMA action sa PXC 37. Maglalaban po sa Bantamweight Championship si Crisanto Dosulagar Pitpitungi, ang kalaban niya Michinori Tanaka, at si Mark Mugens Ragel naman at Yusuke Yachi ang maglalaban sa May 18 po yan, 7 p.m. sa Inares Sports Arena, 9 p.m. naman po dito sa Active. RJ Hasul, makakakuha ng possession. Bibigay dito kay Abueva, kanyang atake. Hindi pa rin panira, ba't nung maramdaman niya yung kontak ko Nonoy Baclao? Sakit.
I-attempt mo na kagad ang team dito. Referee, alam na kagad ni The Beast kung ano ang gagawin talaga. Once there's so much contact, matatawagan nga kagad ng foul yung kanya dumidepensa sa kanya.
Gaya po ng ating binabanggit, kahit natalo po ng Air 21, etong Alaska in their last match or their only meeting in the elimination, the hottest team in the PBA right now is actually Alaska with a 4-game winning streak, completing their last 4 assignments ng elimination. Kaya naman, mukhang dala-dala pa rin yung Alaska. Yung kanilang kumpiyansa dito, mintis na nga ang free throw. Siya pa rin ang nakakuha. That's Calvin Abueva for you.
Tsaka momentum yun, Rado, malaking bagay, especially when you're coming into playoffs. And then, full complement with all your starters healthy for the series.
Samantala, RJ Hasul, kinukuntong naman doon ni Paring Winnie. Nakakawala. Atake, RJ Hasul, yung pasa niya. Luwag na luwag si Calvin Abueva.
Great pass there by RJ Hasul. He was trapped for a while, but he still found Abueva underneath.
Kanina pa ginagawa ng mga gwardiya ni Coach Luigi. JV Casio, RJ Hasul, talagang silang mga mata for the cutters. At nakikita naman nila, hindi sila pinapahiya doon.
It's an extra pass that makes, basketball look so easy. That's what Alaska is doing right now.
Rafi Reyes ipinasok for Don Hontiveros para dito sa last defensive play ng kupunan ng Alaska against Air 21. Winnie Arboleda hounded by RJ Hasul, is more than willing to give him the foul. Tapos na penalty in the first for RJ Hasul. 3.5 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Bonbon asking for the colors. Ang recipient, ang nakita niya, Bitoy Umulon. By that defense, na pwersang tumira sa labas. Walang nangyari sa huling offensive pass ng Air 21. That's why they're still down by 17 big points. 46 ang kupunan ng Alaska, 29 naman ang kupunan ng Air 21. At gaya natin binabanggit, Eric, in the first quarter and in the second quarter, lalong-lalo na Alaska in full control of this matchup. At ngayon po, makakausap natin pa sa mandali ang isa sa mga nagbida sa kupunan ng Alaska. We're with Calvin Abueva, the Beast. Calvin, well, alam ko napakahalaga ng laban na ito, but kitang-kita namin ni Eric, simula pa lamang ng aming laban, tinitingnan namin yung bench, lahat ng hugutin ni Coach Luigi, handang-handa kayo. Ano ba mga preparasyon ginawa niya going to this game?
Kasi nung last game namin, natalo kami sa kanila, tsaka ito yung pinaka-crucial na game namin para hindi masira yung record namin, tsaka para pumasok kami sa semis.
Well, Calvin, itong si Danigan naging problema nyo in the first time nagkita kayo at pinisikal kayo. Ngayon, para napapansin ko, kayo naman yung namimisikal sa kanya.
Kasi yung last game na natalo kami, talagang na-rattle kami. Tsaka parang, kumbaga, inisip namin na parang kaya namin, pero hindi pala. Kamali kami doon sa performance namin nun. Pero ngayon, namin yung pagkabawi namin para mapakita namin na kaya namin itong game na to.
17 puntos ang kalamangan nyo dito, Calvin. But alam nyo naman, ang kupunan ng Air 21 has the capacity to actually come back in the second half. Ano pa ba yung konting kailangan yung kinisin doon sa inyong Arsenal camp the second half?
Hindi pa rin magbago yung depensa namin, tsaka ganda ng opensa namin, talagang naro-rotate talaga yung bola, pero ang pinakamaganda doon yung depensa, talagang di namin sila pinagbibigyan na makadrive para parang gino-go hard talaga namin para manalo dito sa game na to.
Well, maraming salamat Calvin for your time and good luck again sa inyong second half. At ang lamang po ng 17 puntos ang kupunan ng Alaska and Air 21. Definitely hoping na pumutok na yung kanilang mga baril dito. KG Canileta, of course, Michael Danigan, Mike Cortez, and the rest of the Air 21 Express. Pasumandali muna po kami pupunta sa paalala, pero pagbabalik po namin ni Eric Reyes, amin ang hihimayin ng mga kaganapan ng first and second quarter action. Sa MOA Arena sa Bakbakan, Alaska at Air 21 at nakikita po natin 17 puntos na ang kalamangan ng Alaska, 46-29. Rado Di Malibad kasama pa rin po si Coach Eric Reyes. At Eric, alam mo, nung first quarter, it was a shootout. At nananamayaan ito ng kupunan ng Alaska, leading by 7 points, 28-21. But the second quarter was a lot different story. Depensa naman ang naganap, but Alaska still emerging with a 17-point lead after 2 quarters.
Well, malaking bagay talaga yung nabanggit mo sa akin kanina, Rado, yung 8 points lang yung ginawa talaga ng Air 21, and that's actually very critical kung bakit talaga unti-unti na nakakalayo dito ang Aces in the first half.
Well, tingnan po natin ang mga highlights ng ating first 2 quarters at ang kupunan ng Alaska Aces. Ito si JB Cash starting very strong, leading this pack. Slam dunk ang sukli sa kanya ni Sunny Toss. Rob Dozier also his own version of the slam dunk, pero hindi pa tapos ang lahat na. Ito si RJ Azul, nakita luwag din sa ilalim. Itong si the Beast Calvin Abueva. So the aggressiveness was all Alaska, both offensively and defensively. Ito yung kanila namang defensive stop. Ito mapipigil din yung natira ni John Wilson with the shot block by Rob Dozier. At dito kahit yung mga second servings, talagang all Alaska dominating this game.
Well, actually, Alaska really went wild, especially in the second period, wherein they really controlled practically everything. Defense was really the key, but they were getting a lot of offensive rebounds and they're forcing itong Air 21 to a lot of turnovers. Right now, the Express already with 9 offensive rebounds alone. Napakarami na nakukuha ng Alaska Aces. Dozier with 10, Dunigan with 9, but the problem is there's no local support for Air 21.
Well, itong binabanggit nga natin, si Rob Dozier, kahit 10 puntos, hindi kataasan, but local support is there. Michael Danigan, who actually dominated their matchup nung kanilang pagtatagpo ng elimination. Dito, si Michael Danigan na lamang kanya pumupuntos with 9, but yung local support is not there. KG Canileta is not shooting very well. Mike Cortez playing a bit hurt. At yung mga numero, Bonman Custodian, ang magandang nilaro ng huling laro. Dito, wala pa rin nakukuha itong si Coach Franz Sumarin at gaya po ng binabanggit natin, was even limited to only 8 points in the second quarter.
Well, malaking bagay talaga kagaya na nabanggit mo. Those players were actually critical kung bakit nanalo ang Air 21 in their previous game. Even wala si Mike Cortez, they need the other guys to really step in. Pero yun nga, in the first half, we didn't really see much of that. Alaska really made sure that they couldn't get going early.
Sel Guevara, nandun po siya sa dugouts ng magkabilang kupunan and he has report on Air 21 in Alaska.
Okay, unahan muna natin ang Alaska. They were very upbeat at the first half. They just want to keep it that way and still keep themselves focused para tuloy-tuloy na ang kanilang panalo. Habang sa Air 21 naman, reklamo ng mga coaches nila, they're not thinking or they're not playing as if it's the playoffs. Kaya ang sabi ng mga coaches, hiling nila sana mas maging urgent ang mga players ng Air 21. Rado, Eric?
So it's the mental preparation also which is very crucial, Eric. At Alaska, kita natin handang-handa dito sa laro na ito.
Well, yun nga, ang mahirap doon kasi, Rado, if you come into a game that you know that it's a do-or-die thing for you, ang Alaska, kahit pa paano may buhay pa yun after kung ano man mangyari sa kanila, pwede matalo, but Mike Cortez looks hurt after that drive going to the left.
Collision between the hips of Sunny Toss and Mike Cortez. Dahil hindi handa si Mike Cortez, siya ang nakaramdam ng sakit sa kanyang pigi.
Ang hirap nun because masakit na nga yung kanyang calf, pati ngayon yung kanyang pigi. Or actually, I think it's the side, malapit na sa may hip, yung tinamaan ni Sunny Toss.
But ito, bumangon po si Mike Cortez to continue play. Michael Danigan rin makapasok pero pabalik sa kanya sa perimeter na tumira itong si Michael Danigan, and that's expression of the big defense being put up on the Air 21 import.
You know, Rado, I noticed that Alaska is just putting Dozier. He's sitting in the shaded area like playing zone the whole time. So there's not really much guys coming off, cutting. Everyone is like waiting for a spot up. So it's actually so easy for Dozier to just wait for Dunigan in the lane.
Samantala, mintis ang Alaska pero sa tapigan sila pa rin muli ang makakakuha ng second serving. Kamukha ng kanilang aggressiveness off the boards yung first 2 quarters of play. Sunny Thos, beking ipapasa, siya ang tumira. All again, simpleng execution.
All because of that triangle that was supposed to be a handoff play. Pero yun nga lang wala mangyari. Nakita niyang umaatras si Dunigan, tinirahan na lang yan.
And a disrespect on the shooting capability of Sunny Thos. Hindi tira talaga niya yan. Samantala sa atake, kinaliwa ni Hulgan. Pasok.
Mike really has to go to work here in this third quarter. They really need points coming off the locals.
Balik sa shootout na gusto ng Alaska pero mintis yung tira ni Cyrus Baguio. But all confidence, kahit madali yung kanyang tira, all confidence in him because he knows yung kanyang mga kampi nandun na naman sa rebound at nakuha nga nila muli yun. Cyrus Baguio, not this time.
Too wide open. They're actually making it look so easy because the triangle is, setting the screens and putting itong Air 21 at a disadvantage all the time.
11 points for the Cyrus Baguio. Tonoy Baclao. Wala naman ang kanyang unang 2 puntos. But still a 17-point lead na pinapangalagaan po ng kupunan ng Alaska. Wala sa labas, it would be Tony De La Cruz. Nakita ang kanilang point guard, JV Concha, give it the pick. Pag-slide naman ni Rob Dozier. Nasapal doon ni Noy Baclao. Big defensive stop by Air 21. Although itong si Noy Baclao ay mukhang tinamaan sa kanyang labi. PG iikot sa ilalim, double team. Nakawala si KG.
Kilos si KG Canaleta. He was able to extricate himself of a tight defense by Alaska.
Samantala, aatake kaagad ito si Cyrus Baguio. Pero hindi siya bibigyan ng pagkakataon doon. Itong si Nonoy Baclao na hindi ko labi ni Nonoy Baclao malimon.
Tinamaan siya after he blocked itong si Rob Dozier in the lane.
Kaya nga, official timeout ang tatawagin natin mga referees because they have to stop the bleeding. Dito po sa labi nitong si Nonoy Baclao. May tangay-tangay siyang ano ba tawag? Gasa ba yan?
Parang gasa para to keep it there, para tumigil muna yung bleeding.
It has to stop. It has to stop. At yun ang sinisigurado ng ating PBA physician dito na maampat. Merong anti-infection rule. Actually, hindi para sa player yun, kundi sa mga kalaban eh. Ito mahawakan.
Okay, para kay Doc.
Cyrus Baguio, namintis po yung kanyang unang free throw pero 15 puntos pa rin nakalamangan itong mga taga-pieces. Make it 16. Doon sa pangalawang free throw naman itong si Cyrus Baguio. 51-35, 9 minutes and 14 dito po sa ating third quarter. Nakawala Mike Cortez pero opting to pass from the outside. Ang tres ni paring Winning pasok na pasok.
Good ball movement right there by Air 21. They know that itong si Dozier is just sitting in the shaded area. So Baclao is moving him out on top and forcing, there's a lot of action coming in from the weak side.
Nag-uusapan nga natin, Eric, sa higpit ng depensa ng Alaska, more movement dapat sa offensive ng kupunan ng Air 21. At yun ang kanilang pinakita dun sa kanilang huling play. At makukuha ng Air 21. Another opportunity for them to shove this lead down with that second personal foul by Tony De La Cruz. Palitan, the beast, Calvin Abueva muling babalik. Pagpapahingayin muna itong si Tony De La Cruz as we hear another official's timeout again on Noy Baclao. Kaya pa rin ampatin yung hindi tumitigil, naputok na sa labi. Nakakuha niya sa magdaan kay Rob Dozier.
Malaki siguro yung cut kasi hindi tumitigil yung bleeding eh.
Kung isa sa pinakamadali dapat tumigil yung bleeding ang dyan sa may labi sapagkat yung ating saliva merong natural healing power yan eh. Pag hindi talaga tumigil, ibig sabihin malalim.
Malalim talaga yung cut. Well, nakita naman siya ng mga sinablaman na si Noy Baclao.
Ito tingnan natin. there was a foul, pero hindi dito nakuha ni Baclaw yan. He actually was on the earlier play when he tried to block the shot of Rob Dozier. Bola po sa Air 21, Mike Cortez at the helm. Nakita si Danigan, now to KG. KG against Rob Dozier. 12 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. And si KG, ganda nung fake niya. Nakadampot pa ng foul on Rob Dozier.
Malaking bagay talaga na pilitin na lang to draw fouls from Rob Dozier. At least pag nawala si Rob Dozier, nagka-foul trouble early. Itong si Danigan ay mas madaling makaka-operate in the shaded area.
Maswerte na yung pagkakataon niya. But I still saw no movement at all away from the ball para dito sa kupunan ng Air 21. That's why si KG was forced to make a shot on his own.
And not only that, tama yan Rado, pero ang nagiging problema, if there's really no movement even from the weak side and they just wait for a spot-up shot, napakadali yung depensa at all. Because number one, you just, alam mo kung nasa nakatayo yung tao. Number two, walang kumakat sa loob, so there's no interior threat.
Alaska naman ay gusto na makakuha ng mga basket dito kasi madali na silang natatahimik dito pagkat nagsimula po tayo sa 7 minutos yung malaman sa second half. Ngayon ay 6 na naman in that play. Kukuha naman ni Winnie Arboleda yung kanyang pangatlong personal foul. Mas mahigpit na kanyang ibinibigay na depensa ng JB Casio. Talagang naman very effective sa kanyang pag-point guard dito sa mga ng Alaska. Drop those here now. Sanitos, free once again. Malakas yung kanyang tira and the rebound goes to Mark Easy. Atake ang Air 21. Mike Cortez ang nakakuha. Pag-ikot nga, nandun pa rin sa harap natin si JB Casio. At nahinto ang kanilang fast break attempt. Nanigan, libre si KG for 3. Tabingin yung kanyang tira sa tabigan. Makukuha naman ni Rob Dozier.
Malaking bagay talaga mag-connect si KG from the outside. At least it would spread the defense more.
Samantala si Calvin Abrego pinoposte ito si KG Canileta na wala tuloy yung takit ng si KG. But Alaska instead will go to their report. Dozier nahanap sa poste ito si Cyrus Baguio against Mike Cortez. Turn around for Cyrus Baguio. Kinapos and rebound goes to Air 21. Winnie Arboleda aatake sa loob. Balik yung Mark Isip. Isang big. Handing it off. Danigan nakita sa ilalim luwag si Mark Isip. Kailangan pag lumayo. Pero nagawa pa at naibigay yung 2 puntos. Sapat na para itapyas sa single-digit advantage ang kalamangan itong kupunan ng Alaska. 51-42. Ito yung huling play ng Air 21. Si Mark Isip has to dribble it out before finally making the 51-42 Alaska on top by 9. Meron po diyang 2-kilometer fitness walk, may 3-kilometer run, may 5-kilometer run, 10-kilometer run, at 15-kilometer run. Bukas na po yan ha. Araw ng linggo sa Frontera Verde dyan sa Tendisitas. Alas 4 po lang, pumunta na kayo. We'll start at around 5 o'clock. Samantala, ito si Calvin Abrego. Sabi naman niya sa atin kanina, dapat hindi sila maubusan ng energy at yun nga kanya pinapakita rito pagpasok niya.
That's a nice pull-up job na ginawa doon ni Calvin Abueva. He's been working on that the whole time during the warm-ups early. Kaya naman nagbubunga ng magandang end for him.
Pagkatapos ng basket niya, balik naman siya sa depensa on KG Canileta. Forcing KG to make the fadeaway jumper na namintes at ang bola makukuha pa rin ng Alaska. Very patient itong kupunan ng Alaska sa pagpapaikot ng kanilang bola. But in that time, ito si Calvin Abueva, binigyan ng isa nito si KG Canileta.
Sabi may tulak pa doon kay Winnie Arboleda, no?
Nakita niya kasi nasa ilalim siya ng 2 hektar nito si Winnie Arboleda. Hindi niya yata nagustuhan yung nakita niya ron.
Hindi siya dito ni Winnie Arboleda.
Ito yung reverse angle ng binigay na balikan doon itong si KG Canileta.
Ang kulit ko kasi.
Kaya niya namin din yung ulit-tira niya eh. Bola pa rin po ng Alaska. 14 seconds doon sa kanilang shot clock. Ngayon ay 8 puntos na 8 segundo na lang. RJ Azul, 3 seconds. He has to make the basket. Luckily for them, they were bailed out by that call. Ang foul may tatawag against Winnie Arboleda, who will be charged with his 4th personal.
Apat na si Winnie Arboleda. Right now, he's actually nagsasabi ngayon sila ni Mike Cortez. Coach Franz really would want to speed up the tempo of their backcourt.
RJ Azul, pasok yung free throw, but away from the free throws, kita natin ito si Abueva at si Canileto. Nagngingiti naman sila. Part of the game. Magkababayan kasi itong dalawa na ito eh.
Pero may bulong eh. Higanti kita mo.
In Kapampangan ha, in Kapampangan. Samantala, pang-apat na puntos yun ni RJ Azul after making his second free throw. 5 minutes and 40 here in the third quarter. KG na libre, tras ang kanyang bibitaw, all net!
Matagal lang inaantay yun ni KG Canileta and even Abueva, signals to the bench at nanghihinayang nga siya na nakawala doon si KG.
This is what Michael Danigan is praying. Some help from the locals. At KG Canileta siya nagpo-provide po niya 14 points. Ang kanyang naitatalanan dito. Rob Dozier na atake. Pasa kay Gabi Espinas. Bentisyon sa tapigan. Halos masira na ang uniforme nito si Gabi Espinas sa paghatak sa kanya ni Vittorio Mulson.
Daming pulling and holding between the players trying to get hold of that basketball.
Kaya naman pala, naitulak na rin pala nitong si Gabi Espinas si Bitoy. Kaya bumawi na doon si Vittorio Mulon. Bola po ng Air 21. Pero bago nakadunk, may pito na ang ating mga referees. Calvin Abreva will be called for the holding foul. Samantala, tatawag ng timeout ang kupunan ng Alaska even if they're on top by 10 points, 55 to 45. They're feeling some threat with some momentum going Air 21's way.
Well, they really need a lot of adjustments so far. What I noticed is for Alaska, they're moving the ball easily around. There's not much denial on the passing lanes for Air 21. And if you're running a triangle, it's actually very easy to run the triangle and even better when there's no pressure.
Well, tingnan muna natin itong ating Rexona power rebound. Makikita natin dito sa kupunan ng Alaska. It was Cyrus Baggy matapos yung rebound niyan. Converting it for 2 points for Alaska. At sa inyo na Rexona Man with 50% more long-lasting protection so you can do more. Ano ba yung mga bagay na pwede mong mas gawin pag tuyo ka ligilin? Kasi mo mag-jump shot.
Pwede ka dumipensa, nakataas ang kamay, di ba?
With all confidence. Ginagamit siguro. Samantala, matatawagan itong si Calvin Abreva and the ensuing play. Pangatlong personal foul niyan at si KG Canileta nakakalimitang nabibiktima niya dyan. So susuklayan naman siya ni KG na nag-iinit na in this third quarter.
Well, Abueva actually has a tough job defending KG Canileta. You have to take KG Canileta out of the equation for Air 21 because he can actually provide those numbers and winning shots if he gets hot.
Well, luckily for Alaska, dalawa yung mintes ni KG but nakuha pa ni Bito yung offensive rebound. Air 21, Alex Vittorio Mulon ng kanyang tira. Ang ganda naman na goaltending violation. Bicol against Rob Dozier.
It was excellent movement right there off the ball by Vittorio Mulon. Malaking bagay kasi you really have to move the defense. You need guys cutting to the basket instead of just setting for outside shots.
Makikita din natin, ginalaw nitong si Rob Dozier. The ball still in the cylinder. So it will be counted for 2 at ang kalamangan 8 puntos na lamang although Alaska still on top. RJ Azul kicking it out. Calvin for 3. Swak na swak.
Grabe si Calvin Abueva. Kung di mamaasahan from the inside, ngayon pumupukol pa rin from the outside.
Kaya maganda yung duelo nitong si KG at saka si Abueva although it's Gabi Espinas na nakabantay na ngayon kay KG Canileta. Sila yung nagbabantayan, sila pa rin yung nagpapalitan ng score. Mike Cortez, siya naman ang titira. From 3-point line, kapos yung tira. Pero babalik sa kanyang long rebound. On the attack is Mike Cortez. Pumasok yung kanyang tira. And the foul on Calvin Abueva. And for Abueva, that will be his 4th personal foul. And that's a big catch for Mike Cortez.
Malaking bagay talaga dito yung pukol ni Calvin Abueva. Pero on the other hand naman, of course, Mike Cortez stepping up big time. Yan ang value talaga ng isang Mike Cortez when you have him healthy on your lineup.
And it's a good call, to si Abueva. Actually, mas siya yung nag-lean forward to initiate the contact. O, gusto nyo palabasin, offensive foul yun. Uling-uling ang mga referees natin. The lead is down to 9 points. possibly 8 ay nakakompleto. At ang ating kasama si El Guevara, nakinig na naman doon sa timeout ng koponan ng Alaska. At ito ang kanya napakinggan.
That's right, Rado. Sabi nga ni Coach Luigi Trillo sa kanyang mga players, be sharp on defense. That's the exact same thing na sinabi niya nung first meeting nila. At ang sabi pa niya, Air 21 is already making a fool out of them. Balik sa inyo.
Oh, especially the third quarter. Ito, inching closer ang koponan ng Air 21, especially with the turnover committed by Calvin Abreva.
Well, Air 21 always has that capability. They've done it so many times in the past. Malaking bagay talaga, lalo na in this game where it's survival for them.
And Mark Isip going to work with that floater over Rob Dozier. At ang kalamangan, 6 na puntos na lamang. That was highest at 17. At eto na, yung pinakamalapit na nakuha ng mga bata ni Coach Fres Pumares. Rob Dozier looking for the point guard. Nakita itong si JV Casio. Cut ni Sanitos, libre. Yung looper niya, malakas. But there's a rebound play. May foul na itatawag on KG Canileta, pushing off Rob Dozier. Mark Isip ang matatawagan doon. Tingnan muna natin itong napakagandang pass on Mark Isip. Talagang anticipating yung kamay ni Rob Dozier, kaya kailangan palupo yung kanyang tira.
Well, 2 beses niya ginawa yun. Kita mo, nilalayo na talaga yung bola because Rob Dozier can actually swat away his shot. So he has to really go on a fall away na looper to make it.
Ito yung Mulon, surprising, was taking on JV Casio. Hindi siya makasabay doon sa bilis itong si JV. He was forced to give up the foul. Although muna pa lamang yun para dito kay Bitoy Umulon. Pero sapat na para dalhin sa free throw line. Itong si JV Casio, malakas yung kanyang unang tira. So, nararamdaman na rin ng Alaska itong momentum ng Air 21 dito sa third quarter.
They're looking for ways to regroup and hopefully they could bring the lead back up. But Air 21 is actually playing a lot better here in the third.
59-52, 7 points. Lamang pa rin po ang Alaska. But Air 21 has a golden opportunity here to inch in closer. Bitoy, nakakuntub sa gitna. Binigay nila to Mark Isip. Hunting it up to Canileta. Yung pasa niya na antala. May foul pa on Mark Isip after losing the leather.
Sayang yung execution na ng Air 21. They were actually doing very well a couple of plays back.
Samantala, Air 21 naman ang tatawag ng timeout dito. 7 na lang ang kanilang hinahabol, but enough time. 2 minutes and 50 here in the third. May buo pang fourth quarter. Yan ang kanilang pag-uusapan sa aming pong pagbabalik. Hitik na mga PBA fans ang SM MOA Arena sa ating paghatid ng Sabado Nights Basketball. At kasama po dyan ang ating mga ulala, mahal ng masa fans of the day. Mula sa masarap, malaman, mura at ka-convenient, kasi naman easy to open, ulalam, ready to eat ulam. Para sa masa, mahal ng masa, ulalam, 15 pesos lang. At punong-puno ng ating venue partner because after this game, it would be rain or shine versus Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Isang panalo lang ang kailangan ng rain or shine after notching the second position after the elimination. Samantalang nasa 7th seed naman ang Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Dito sa ating laro, nako, ito ng free throws itong si RJ Azul. Isa lamang kanyang naipasok but sapat na para ibalik ang kalamangan ng Alaska to 8-16-52. Momentum still with Air 21. Pero dito unti-unti nang nakukuha ng Alaska ang kanilang bangis. Ang kick out pass, petition 3 ito si RJ Azul. Michael Danigan nakuha yung rebound. Sila naman ang atake. Mark Isip, hinapas ng Dondon Hontiveros. The foul will be charged against Dondon. And another set of free throws. Oh, hindi. Walang free throws na ibinigay. Tapik lang pala. Walang foul na ibinigay. So, ang bola mapupunta dito sa kutunan ng 21 muli. Ito against RJ. He has the advantage and making use of it to the hill.
Si Bitoy Umulon, yung pagiging veterano niya, talagang ginagamit niya in a do-or-die situation for Air 21. Actually, Rado, both imports hindi pa pumupuntos in the third quarter of play. They're focusing more on rebounding and assisting.
And involving their local teammates. So, yung handoff. Ang lalaki na pumapatay kay JP dito. Bitoy Umulon na nakita doon. But Mark Isip ang matatawagan. Pang-5 na para dito kay Mark Isip. Kumare, tinapik agad itong si Noy Baclao. ready to come in after this free throw by JV Casio. RJ Azul, papalitan din ni Coach Luigi Trillo. At isusugal niya na itong si Calvin Abueva na kanina natawagan na ng kanyang pang-apat na personal foul.
Iningatan ni Coach Luigi Trillo dito na magtuloy-tuloy yung paghabol ng Air 21. That's why he needed a guy like Abueva to provide again the energy for the Aces.
12 points para dito kay the time bomb, JV Casio. Sapat na para ibigay ang 8 puntos sa kalamangan muli sa kupunan ng Alaska Aces. Michael Danigan, matagal na hindi nakakatanggap ito. Finally this one against Rob Dozier na sumapal sa kanya. Makukuha rin ni Michael Danigan. 5 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. KG has to attack. Yun ang kanyang ginawa at naipas.
Well, he did the right thing because he could have actually taken a shot hurriedly, pero maganda naman yung ginawa niya because he settled for a higher percentage shot.
Kumpiyansa yun. Kahit nauubos na yung shot clock, alam niya sapat pa yung oras niya. Samantala, there was a foul on Michael Danigan. Alam mo yung mga fumapol kay JP Casio, yung mga malalaki. Kanina si Pitoy, sunod si Mark. Isip niya si Michael Danigan na.
Ano yung bully? Maliliit yung sinasaktan. Wala, alam nila talaga kung gaano ka-importante si JV Casio. That's why they cannot leave him open. They really have to play him tough.
But that gives JV Casio a lot of opportunities to score from the free throw line at unti-unti ring binabalik yung kalamangan itong mga Alaska sa pinakamalaki. Although namintis ni JV yung kanyang tira, it is back to 7. Bonbo na-atake against JV Casio. Nanap sa KG, nakita against Don Montiveros. Triple defense sa kanya. Pasa na lamang niya. Bonbon, 9 seconds sa shot clock. Pipihit, iikot, bomba, pasok yun.
Only Bonbon Custodio can really make tough shots like that. Ang hirap ng mga ginagawa niya even with the defense on him.
Napangiti yung mga coaching staff ng Alaska, dating taga-Alaska si Bonbon Custodio. Samantala, Rob Dozier, luwag doon! May sabal, pero nagawa pa rin ng paraan sa lakas nito niya si Rob Dozier. They thought the shot was already blocked. Pero Rob Dozier, ito muna si Bonbon Custodio with his own version ng Sausaw Patis. Pero ito, all strength. Ano dito kay Rob Dozier?
You know, when you take it strong to the basket, good things happen. And that's what happened for Rob Dozier. He wanted to dunk it. And the only way he can finish a shot like that is at least if you try to dunk it over Danigan, and he was still able to get it over him.
Ubus lakas naubos na nga namin yung kanyang bonus free throw. 65-58. Ito pa rin po ang kalamangan ng Alaska. But the leather is with Air 21. KG Canleta. Hinahanap ang kalang import. Balik kay KG. Tres ito. Mentes yung kanyang tira makukuha ni JV Casio. Nagmamadali. 3-on-2 situation. Rob Dozier slam it home.
Too easy. Danigan, naiwan si Danigan doon sa backcourt. And too easy for Rob Dozier to miss.
Balik sa Sham. Ang lamang ng Alaska with only 11 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lamang pa rin po ang kupunan ng Alaska, but a big move here in the third by Air 21. Samantala, yung floater ni Bonbon Custodio, maklase talaga.
Well, these are the guys who Air 21 really needs to step up.
Calvin Abueva tried to beat the buzzer with a 3-point attempt. Pero nasa hapal. Actually, mga taga-Alaska hoping there was a foul. Pero tapos na po ang ating oras with an call. Ito muna yung mga kaganapan natin ng third quarter. Ito si Mike Cortez gumawa. Ito si Bitoy Umulot tumulong na rin. Pero may sagot yan. Ang kakukunan ng Alaska, Calvin Abueva has a 3-point shot. At ang Alaska still emerging on top by 7 points here in the third quarter. The Battle of the Republics. Gatas Republic versus Ube Republic. Kupunan po ng Alaska against Air 21. After 3 quarters, still Alaska on top by 7 points. But a bold move in the third by Air 21 Express because nagsimula po tayo ng ating second half. 17 yung hinahabol dito ng Air 21. 10 yung nabura nila sa third quarter.
Well, malaking bagay na rin yung ginawa talaga ng Air 21. They actually was able to chop the lead down to single digits. Down by 7 na lang sila, and at least ngayon fourth quarter, it gives them a better chance of even narrowing this down.
At nagawa nila yun na wala silang masyadong inasahan kay Danigan who was held scoreless in the third quarter. Bola po ng Air 21. They go to KG Canleta. KG, sinasangkalan doon. Ito si Don Hontiveros. Malakas yung kanyang tira pero sa tapik ni Danigan, kanila muli ang bola. KG again. Same spot. Minadali yung kanyang tira. Sa tapik ang makukuha na ni Hontiveros. Alaska, talagang alam nila, naramdam na nila at naranasan nila ng third quarter. Lampas kalahati yung naburang kalamangan dito ng Air 21. Rob Dozier against Noy Baclao. One dribble, atake, dalawang sumalubong. No foul call, pero bola pa rin ang Alaska with 4 seconds to go in their shot clock. Inbound pass. Oy! Sa kamay ito si Bonbon Custodio napunta. 3-on-2 situation. Bonbon, umere. Nawala ang bola pero makukuha ni Baclao. Now KG is free for 3. Kapusyon. Alaska on the counter. RJ Azul opting to wait for his teammates though in that play. RJ, titira ng tres. Malakas yun. Pero Calvin Aguero was there at sa banggaan. Ang foul na tawag ang Bonbon Custodio. At foul pa ang may tatawag sa kanya ron.
Isang dito si Bonbon Custodio. Marinig natin na parang he actually hurt his shoulder right there after that collision with Abueva.
May tape na nga yung kanyang balikat doon. Ano? Sapagkat isensya mukhang may iniinda siya dyan. Pero sa braso, yun sa kanilang pagkakasabitan doon ni Calvin Abueva. Pakita mo naman yung muscle ni Calvin. Malapit siya atin nangyari.
Parang bato yan eh. Kaya nga siya dagdagin the beast.
Hindi kong bato yan. The stone na light. Namasala, Rob Dozier nasapal. Nito si Nonoy Baclao. Pinaghihiganti siguro ni Nonoy yung kanyang lapis. Nadugoy niya kanina. Ito si Rob Dozier eh.
He's a great defensive player, Noy Baclao. Even with the Blue Eagles when he was playing in college, ang galing niya talaga dumipensa.
Samantala, makukuha muli ng Alaska after the long rebound by RJ Azul. You talk about a good defender from the Blue Eagle lineup. Parang Eric Reyes. Sabagay, may score din yun eh.
Different era.
Samantala, ito, nakukuha muli ni RJ Azul. Pepeke, makikita, libre sa tres si Calvin Abueva. Kapos yung kanyang tira. Tapikan, makukuha pa ni Oji Minor. Oji Minor, tatlo sasalubong sa kanya. Kaya hihintayin niya muna kanya kapel. Looking for Mike Cortez. 67-60. 7 puntos pa rin po ang kalamangan dito ng Alaska Aces. So right now we're in the 4th quarter of play. Mike Cortez may double team. Nakita si Nonoy Baclao. Nakunahan niya na yung rhythm. So yung mga jumper na gano'n, pamuntos na talaga for Nonoy Baclao.
Well, critical talaga si Noy Baclao because number 1, he has to stop Rob Dozier. Number 2, siya yung tinatao ni Dozier and that's why Dozier is just sitting in the shaded area. He needs to produce numbers to pull Dozier out and make Danigan work underneath.
Don Hontiveros, pintis yung jumper niya kanina but now, naitala niya na ang kanyang unang 2 puntos sa laro. Balik sa 7, lamang ang Alaska.
The veteran again prevailing when it really counts the most.
Danigan at the post. Pero sa press, titikada itong si Bitoyo Mulan Mendez. Pero nandun si Oji Minor for the rebound. Reset muli. This time, mas madami ng touches na kukuha itong Air 21. Mike Cortez, si Nonoy Baclao. Same spot na posyon, pero sa rebound, makukuha at maipapasok ni Oji Minor.
That's a good pass by Noy Baclao.
Sige na nga. Pero yung kanya, parang pantira eh. Tira ba? Tira.
Hindi ka post na.
5 puntos na lang ito ha. 17 puntos po. Gaya namin pinag-uusapan ni Eric. Ang hinahabol dito ng Air 21 when the second half started. Yun din ang pinakamalaking kalamangan. May bago na nakita kating ang reference dito. At may palitan dito. Lalabas muna si Sanitos. Balik sa aksyon itong si Tony De La Cruz. Si Calvin Abueva pumasok doon eh. Dapat tatawagan ng technical ito eh. Pero may try si RJ Azul. At ang ating kasama si Al Guevara may kwento on Bonbon Custodio.
Renato, alam mo matagal na may tama ang kaliwang balikat ni Bonbon Custodio dahil natama nito ulit. He's in the bench right now para maayos ang kanyang kaliwang balikat. If he gets his range and the pain lowers down, he can get back here in the 4th quarter. Balik sa inyo.
Malaking kawalan niya. Kung hindi na makakabalik, ito nga si Bonbon Custodio. He's in his rhythm right now. Samantala Rob Dozier, kailangang ibomba. Napayungan siya ng double team doon. Makakukuha ng Air 21, another opportunity. para makalapit. 6 na lamang ito. Bitoy umulon. Hoy, samantala may bakbakan at bangga away from play. Mike Cortez and the import Rob Dozier. Sila yung nagkabanggaan doon. And Dozier will be charged with his third. Kanina pinabanggit natin si Calvin Abueva actually entered the court. Pero hindi napansin natin mga referees. This has been a technical foul charge on Alaska, but now formally makakapasok na itong si Calvin Abueva.
Sobra sa energy.
Oo.
Hindi na nakalimutan na mag-report. But that was going to be critical yan kung natawagan sila ng technical foul.
Correct. Lalo na ngayon, 6 na puntos na lamang hinahabol ng Air 21. Danigan, libre. That's an easy shot. Rare easy shot para kay Duncan Danigan.
Well, that's a big advantage if we have a perimeter jumper. At least it eases you off all those banging in the low post.
7 minutes and 41. Mahabang basketball pa po itong pagsasalpukan ng Alaska at Air 21. Calvin using the pick. Ang tira niya malakas, but nandun si Rob Dozier ends one. After the foul by Michael Danigan.
Pero mahirap talaga when Danigan challenges the local going for the shot. Nalilibre ngayon si Rob Dozier for the offensive rebound.
Samantala, tatawag muna ng timeout ang kumuna ng Air 21 Express sapagkat lumobo na naman itong kalamangan ng Alaska to 6, 74-68 plus another chance for Rob Dozier. Pero bago po yan, ilan muna paalala. Number 7 seed na kumunan. Yan, nakikita nila mga players ng Rain or Shine, Elasto Painters, and of course, Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Up next po yan, dito pa rin sa SM MOA Arena. Call order, especially for Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Yan po ang ating game. Sorry for the second game. Samantala, Rob Dozier na ipasok at nakumpleto ang kanyang 3-point play. So, bumalik po sa 7 puntos ang kalamangan ng kupunan ng Alaska, the same range of start ng ating fourth quarter. KG Canileta! Naramdaman nyo lang ni KG. Ganda rin ang rhythm na after that pass. Narinig niyo siya kanyang 3-point shot. 7 minutes and 10 seconds in the game. Ang Alaska, leisurely, itatakbo nila ang kanilang half-court set. Nag-direct mo ng traffic. Ito na si Rob Dozier, pero kanyang pasa tumahi sa 3 players na walang niya tumanggap.
Magandang ginawa din ni Mike Cortez. Dininay niya si JV Casio na mabuti. That's why itong Alaska Aces nagka-problema getting JV Casio the ball.
So, be patient with looking for the point. For the point, not passing the ball. Sinasabi ng mga taga-Alaska sa kanilang import. Samantala, napasabit nitong si Mike Cortez, si JV Casio. Ang ganda ng pag-check na sana, pero na-isahan itong si JV Casio nung binomba ni Mike Cortez. Pasok ang unang free throw. Dito po si Mike Cortez para tapyasin sa 6 mga kalamangan itong kupunan ng Alaska. Mintis yung pangalawa. Dabis na kahit nasa foul trouble na. Talaga yung aggressive na siya. Hindi pa rin nababawasan. Alaska goes to Abueva. Ginamaan sa mukha niyo Jimmy Norton. Papalitan ng mukha yata ito.
Meron naman silang beast. That's why both players are actually tough enforcers.
Dati nga, ito si Yoji Brown, namamaril to after the basket. Samantala, Alaska, yung attempt nila.
Abueva again.
Sorry, hi!
Nakabumba ng bola nito si Abueva.
Parang yung import yung ginagawa.
Kaya nga eh.
Rebound doon, ha? JV Casio. Pull up a 3! Parang sibat yun.
Grabe talaga si JV Casio once he gets off the screen. And ang dali sa kanya, just a split second mawala sa kanya yung tao niya, he will be able to get off a shot.
At dahil sa yung magandang decision making ni Jim, hindi mo alam kung titira na eh. Alam mo, naghahanap lang ng mapapasahan. Suddenly pulls up by 3. So ang kalamangan, lumobo na naman si Sham for Alaska. Michael Danigan has to go to work. Ang running jumper niya, nasa harapan. Rob Dozier. JV Casio, kicking it out. Cyrus Baguio, feeling no rhythm there, kaya hindi niya itinira. Bibigay na lang kay Tony De La Cruz to Abueva. Abueva posing up against KG Canileta. Tapi ka ng bola. mawawala at nakatayo na kami ni Eric Reyes sapagkat ina-anticipate na namin na dadambahin ni
Kukunin ko
Rabdoshin.
sana yung bola eh. I thought he was giving it to me for a spot-up corner jumper.
Pero ang laki nun, nakita.
Umiwas na ako parating na dito eh.
Naghanda na rin ako for anything that might happen. Eh kanina, yung mga binabangga ni Rabdoshin, tilapon eh. Tinumapa nga niya
Saan tayo pupulutin
Oo.
na ito? Dalawa kung bumagsak si Dozier dito.
Apasin ko siya ng bote ng tubig. Yun na lang eh, matidepresa natin eh. Samantala, balik po tayo sa action. Makukuha pa ito ni Calvin Abreva, who will finish this one.
He just made sure of that shot. He was about to slam it. Pero yun nga lang, because that all-court hustle, Abueva again prevailing.
Nakakaramdam na rin ng pagod after the hassle of getting the ball. At yung kita mo yung pag-sprint niya, talaga nga tinulinan. Dito nga si Calvin Abreva to give them once again a double-digit advantage. Ito yung pulot, ito yung sprint, ito yung tapos. Nate the Beast, Calvin Abreva running it home para sa kupunan ng Alaska. 11-point lead right now. Kanina, the closest na nadala ng Air 21 from a 17-point lead, 6 na lang. Pero ito, bumalik na naman sa 11. Samantala, may timeout po ang kupunan. Balik po tayo sa bakbakang Alaska at Air 21 Express. Reset ito sa Air 21 after KJ Canaleta actually missed an attempt earlier. Pero bola pa rin po nila. Mike Cortez swatting for Faye. Swak yun.
Grabe yung layo ng tira ni Mike Cortez. He was trying to get his defender off at nakakita siya ng konting espasyo kaya siya tumira.
Balik na naman sa single-digit advantage. Natapyas ng kupunan ng Air 21 down to 8, 80-72. Ang pinakamalapit po nilang natapyas was at 6 points from the high of 17. At ito, they're forcing another turnover. Tumama sa hita nito si Cyrus Baguio matapos pasok na tayo ni Boy Mulon.
Yun ang malaking bagay dito yung ginagawa. Paulit-ulit ni Mike Cortez is denying ito si JB Casio that basketball. He doesn't want JB Casio to set up the offense of Alaska.
At doon, nakikita nila na nagsisimula talaga yung flow ng offense ng Air 21 ng Alaska on JB Casio. So yung pigil nila kanina nakikita natin malalaki na bumabantay kay JB if only to stop the flow of Alaska. 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the game. Only an 8-point lead here. Enough time ito for Coach Franz Pumaren and his boys to make a comeback. Kasama yung tres na yun. Ito niya si Mike Cortez.
Back to back. Oh, back-to-back hits him by Mike Cortez, narrowing the gap to 6.
Mike Cortez being welcomed by his team matapos mag-sit out ng isang laro. Dito, back-to-back hits sa kanya binigay. Mawawala na naman ang kupunan ng Alaska again on Cyrus Baguio.
The turnovers actually hounding the Aces at this point in the game, giving itong Air 21 a chance.
And Mike Cortez, the cool cat is actually hot, especially with his 3-point shooting. Mark isip siya na libre ngayon para nag-free throw lang. And don't look now, yung 6-point barrier na break na ng Air 21. Only a 4-point lead for Alaska. 80-76 and so much time here, Eric, with 3 minutes and 26.
Well, malaking bagay talaga dito yung mga hits ni Mike Cortez. That's the one that's actually helping them. Pero yung defense on the other hand and forcing the Aces to commit turnovers, that's also fueling the rally of Air 21.
Nasusuklian itong patience ng Air 21. What once was a 17-point lead, ngayon 4 na puntos na lamang. At kasama dyan sa paghahabol nitong mga taga-Alaska, ang macho ganado move nitong si Mike Cortez. Isang boting Mang Tomas, patok sa mga macho ng buhay nyo. Mang Tomas, macho, ganado. Kanina macho lang doon sa galaw itong si Mike Cortez. Ngayon, ganado na yung kanyang mga 3-pointers. Pumapasok na now 11 points and 4 assists para dito po kay Mike Cortez. Ball is with Alaska. Pero ito, nai-impede na nila ang fluidity ng triangle nitong Alaska with a great defense on JB Casio. Casio gustong makawala yung pasa niya. Nasundutan! Makukuha ni Winnie Arboleda. Winnie Arboleda, pero it's being chased down at nakita niya, malaki na sa likod niya. Mike Cortez libre! Tapos yung tres at makukuha ng Alaska. Sayang na pagkakataon yun.
Yung dalawang isip na si Winnie Arboleda. It was a good steal, pero gigil na gigil si Rob Dozier na makuha yung possession. Kaya pinulback ni Arboleda yung bola.
Tama, parang may kim-kim na galit at nanakawan mo ako. Babantayan kita sa taas. Samantala, ang pasa mawawala na naman. Sunod-sunod ng mga turnovers yung nakukuha ng Alaska. For I would remember, Winnie Arboleda scanning the floor. Pero nakita niya, Mark Isip, same spot, same result. And we have a ball game, Eric.
Nalilibre talaga yung big guy, especially the Dodgers actually sagging in the shaded area. That's why the big guy is critical to hit that 15-footer.
Huwag niyo sabihin, hindi namin kayo binantaan. That Air 21 can actually come back. Down by 17, now only by 2. Cross court. London, 4-3. Malakas yung tira, but Rob Dozier with offensive rebound. Buhay na ang SM MOA Arena. Dito po sa suspenseful end ng Alaska versus Air 21 battle. Sanitos, libre! What a clutch hit!
Yung mga pamatay sunog ni Sanitos, they really needed that basket.
Lamang, balik sa 4. And Mike Cortez will call timeout. Wala silang kailangang ipagmadali dito. Pagkat 4 points lang ito, ang laking galaw na nang nakuha nitong mga taga-Air 21 Express. The rally is now being felt by Alaska. So in the pressure cooker, the top team will now be tested.
Well, it's all about execution. When you get to 1 minute and 45 seconds left of the game, it's all about execution at the end and making the key stops.
Now we're under pressure, but dito makikita natin itong Preston Cool play, a 3-pointer by Calvin Abueva. At ang awang Preston Cool under pressure play, hatid sa inyo ng Preston Coolant, prevents overheating, works better than water alone. Now in a cool new packaging. Sino ang pupuntahan ng magkabilang coaches dito, partner?
Well, you know, for Air 21, it still really has to come from Danigan because he draws that defense and he's actually making itong si Dozier sag down. Pag hindi nag-sag down si Dozier, then at least he could actually rough it up with Sanitos in the shaded area.
The leather now is with KG, calling for a one-on-one. All confidence in that shot, pero umalog at lumabas. Pinaalis siya pa si Danigan. Sabi, nandun ka sa kabila. Kunin mo na yung rebound. Pero namintis yung tira. Ito nga si KG Canileta.
Lumabas lang talaga. He had very good intention right there. Talaga he just couldn't make that shot.
A minute and 20 remaining. Bola pa ng Alaska. They're up by 4. Baby with a big three!
The many times Air 21 is denying him, good things happen to Air 21. Pero pag nakawala si Casio, ayan ang nangyayari.
5 straight points for Alaska. Matapos yung tira nito, si JV Casio naman ang tumikada. At ang kalamangan biglang lumabas sa pito. Samantala yung tira ni Mike Cortez na wala. So binabanggit natin being tested under pressure ang Alaska and they definitely delivered here. JV Casio will waste the seconds remaining. 12 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. 45 sa ating game clock. JV nakita. Dondon. 4-3 na ang talat na sapal. But Rob Dozier is there. With 4 seconds, pabording Vintes. But Skyros Baggy was there. Rob Dozier ayaw pa rin. Sa agawan sa ilalim. Matatanggal ang headband ni Rob Dozier. Napangiti na lamang siya. But there will be a jump ball.
Pero critical doon yung offensive rebound. Attempted deeply ni Cyrus Baguio. At least it gave the ball back to Alaska because nakuha nga yun ni Rob Dozier.
But more importantly, dalawang baskets, isa kay Tos, isa kay JV Casio, nung dumikit na ang Air 21. Itong mga matatatag ang dibdib, ika nga, they come through. Dozier versus Isip sa tapikan, makukuha ni Tos. Cut sa loob, libre sana si Casio, but wisely, he will bring the ball out at may foul si Winnie Arboleda.
You know, we've really seen the difference of a JV Casio for Alaska is actually sa kanya nagsisimula talaga yung offense. He actually creates for the team and he sets, you know, he actually goes to the right area kung saan talaga magiging advantage ang Aces.
Samantala, ito si Mark Isip, tinigil na lamang yung orasan with that foul on Dondon Ontiveros. Nasa penalty na po itong Air 21. So Dondon will go to the free throw line and Mark Isip fouls out. And the Gatas Republic is definitely happy with this impending victory that will put them to the semifinals. Although namin itong si Dondon Ontiveros yung kanyang free throw, 22 seconds. A big run by Air 21 pero bigger heart by Alaska.
Malaking bagay yung ginawa talaga ng Alaska because they were actually just consistent. They made a couple of turnovers in the end and gave Air 21 life. Pero yun nga lang, because of their execution and because of JV Casio, they were able to, weather down that yung impending rally ng Air 21.
The score was 80-78 when it was only a 2-point lead. Pero ngayon, 6 straight points for Alaska. Tingnan natin kung ano pa magagawa ni Coach Franz Pumaren at ang kanyang mga bata with 22 seconds to go in the game.
Straight first. Bitoy first. Winnie popping out. Okay. Now, popping out. Chill. Pass the ball. Winnie, blind pick here. If you have a quick two. If not, Winnie will blind pick here. Look for Mike or Winnie if there's going to be a switch. If not, you make a quick move. Okay? So Michael, KG, Bitoy, Winnie, Mike. Back pick. If it's a good screen, give it to him. If not, Michael will screen for Bitoy. Bitoy will be playing here. Pag play na dito, Winnie, ma-adjust ka na. Punta sa corner. Okay? Get the ball as deep as possible. So you're just gonna shoot it. Okay? If not, blind pick. Come on, then foul tayo kagad. Come on.
The first option is on Mike Danigan, but in the second half, we haven't seen that much.
We haven't really seen that much because the Alaska just sat down in the shaded area, really making or actually forcing Danigan to just kick out to other guys. That's why Danigan, mas naging decoy siya. He actually was helping out, freeing up a lot of Mark Isip on top and even KG Canelata from the outside.
With only 22 seconds, this is a 3-possession ball game. So, ika nga, mahirap-hirap na itong habulin ng Air 21. Libre doon si Bitoy yung ulon. Buckets that one for a 3.
Set up jump ginawa ng Air 21.
Pero counter pass break ang igaganti dito ng mga taga-Alaska. Pero sa nalaman si Bitoy yung ulon, ibigay yung foul. Patuloy pa yung pagkaan.
Mapagay. Ngayon, si Bitoy binagatan niya si Dozier.
Hindi pa tapos, itong si Rob Dozier at saka si Bitoy umulon. Papalitan si Rob Dozier trying to protect itong si Calvin Abeba. Pero sabi ni Calvin, huwag na. Hindi mo kailangan. Mintis ang unang free throw ni Calvin Abeba. 17 seconds to go. Only a 5-point lead for Alaska. Ang pangalawang tira lumabas. Pero nandiyan si Sanitos. And Winnie Arboleda gives up the foul. Hinayang na hinayang mga taga-Air 21 yung binabanggit natin. Even in the rebounding department, walang katulong si Mike Danigan.
Well, they had their chances. And many times nakikita nga natin that Danigan was helping out, swatting away or attempting to swat away shots. But pag nagkakaproblema with that, because ito naman si Dozier na easily nakakaslide in to get offensive rebounds. Wala na kasi nag-box out sa kanya. So, right here, nagiging problema talaga was really you really need other guys to really step in and help out both defensively and offensively.
2 players fouling out for Air 21. The first was Mark Isip. Now it's Winnie Arboleda. Pasok yung pangalawang free throws after missing the first. So it's 87-81. 6 na puntos ang pinapangalagaan pa rin po dito ng Alaska Aces. 15.4 seconds to go in the game. Once again, Coach Franz Pumaren will call a huddle and hoping na kanina nakapasok sila ng 3, ma-duplicate ito. But quickly, dahil limitado na ang kanilang oras dito.
Well, they were able to set up a nice play in that last bit of action kung saan nakakuha ng bola si Danigan at nakakick out siya doon sa corner.
Pakinggan muli natin si Coach Franz.
There's a screen coming here. Bigay natin. Okay, if not, curl pa rin tayo dito. We pass the ball here. Curl, Mike, you go here. Pop out here. Okay? Now, stay here first, Bitoy. If you're wide open, take it. Okay, Renren. Mike. Screen. Pass the ball. You don't have it. Screen. Okay? Mike, after passing, you go here. Screen. Triple screen. Okay, come on.
First time nating makikita sa laro. Renren Ritualo will be sent in to actually have the threat from the outside because they need so much points in so limited seconds. Bola po ng Air 21. Mike Cortez inbounding. Bitoy ang tumanggap and kick out to KG Caneleta. Ang layong tres nito. Malakas yung kanyang tira. At sa tapi ka makukuha muli ni Bitoy. 7 seconds. Ren. Mintis yung kanyang tres. Tumama pa dun sa ating timer. Kaya with 3.8 seconds pupunta sa Alaska ang bola. I think this is a one ball game for the Aces. They will march towards the semifinals. They still have to wait though for the winner of the Meralco versus San Miguel Coffee matchup, where Meralco leads 1-0. At yung number 1 team, higa nga, worthily, ay papasok after winning or after disposing Air 21 with only a game. Dito po sa SM MOA Arena at pinakita ng Alaska yung pinag-uusapan nating lakas dito because there's no I in Alaska. So yung teamwork, eto, iba't ibang pinanggalingan. JB Casio was there. Of course, nandun si Alvin Abueva, their import, Robert Dozier, ganun din. Sunny Tos with some crucial shots at the end of the game. RJ Azul with a nice relief job. At itong kanilang depensa, ibang klase. Forcing 15 turnover points against Air 21. And of course, kanina binabanggit din natin itong kanilang perfect import na si Rob Dozier. Not only scoring, but his presence inside with his dunks, with his shot blocks and rebounding. Ang Alaska, pinakita nila, at least in this game, walang tatalo sa Alaska. 87-81, natapos po ang ating laro, a 6-point victory for Alaska. Well, ito po yung ating first game lamang at Eric, alam mo, napaka-interesante ng ating laban na ito pero kailangan muna nating pumili syempre ng ating best player of the ball game at hindi po kami nahirapan ni Eric na pumili rito si JB Casio, ang ating best player of the ball game with 19 points, 5 assists, 4 of 9 sa kanyang 3-point field goal shooting. Well, JB, nung simula po lamang ng ating laro, mainit na mainit kagad. But more importantly, nung nag-threaten itong kupunan ng Air 21, it was you who led the Alaska stability doon sa inyong offense. Anong naramdaman mo nung tumigil na yung Air 21 yung fourth quarter?
Nag-stick lang kami sa game plan. Nabigyan ng opportunity, maganda yung mga screens. Kaya yun, nakakuha namin mga tira at mga pasa sa ilan.
Well, JB, napansin ko nga na itong si Rob Dozier, panaka-naka lang yung kanyang paggawa ng puntos dito. Pero napansin naman namin din that there's a lot of support coming from the locals, both defense and offense.
Yun naman sa offense, we set up each other, we play for each other.
Well, you go to the semifinals at isa sa, naglalaban pa kayo nitong kupunan ng Meralco at San Miguel Coffee. May preference ka ba sa kung sino gusto mong makaharap sa semifinals?
Wala, basta kami, laban lang kung sino we play our game and we play sa goal namin.
Well, ramdam namin ang focus ng kupunan ng Alaska and I'm sure gusto mong imbitahan ang mga membro ng Gatas Republic sa mga susunod pang bakbakan ng kupunan ng Alaska.
Syempre, una-una sa mom and dad ko na nasa Chicago, kamusta kayo dyan, and syempre sa girlfriend ko and mga kapatid ko, kuya at ate ko, family niya, and syempre Gatas Republic. Supportan nyo kami, nanay, lola. Nanay at lola ko sa Pagadian at saka sa Tandag. Yan. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much too. And congratulations to you, JB, and the rest of the Alaska Aces. Well, gaya po namin binabanggit sa inyo ni Eric, unang laban pa lamang ay ulam na. Pero ito po, may second game pa. Rain or Shine versus Barangay Ginebra San Miguel sa kanila naman pong versyon ng kanilang quarter finals matchup. Pero sa ngalan ng aking partner Eric Reyes, ang aming courtside reporter na si Cel Guevara, Rado Di Malibot, pansumandali lamang pong nagpapaalam sa inyo sapagkat matapos ang laban na ito, marami pa kayong hihintay sa produksyon na ito ng Sports 5 at Active.